All right, I got a funny story for you guys. Funny, kind of unbelievable. I've talked before about, the secret agents. Those agents that don't post their cell numbers internally. Forget about the public, internally within the agent community so that other agents can get in touch with them regarding their listing. So I was representing a client this week. We went to see a property. I called the agent. Oh, I couldn't call the agent because he didn't post his cell number on any platform, whether it was internally, website, nowhere. So I had to call the office, waited hours to get the call back. I already sensed this kind of arrogance with the agent. He calls back with a blocked ID. So no number anywhere, calls me back with blocked ID. Okay, we have a quick chat, try to book a showing. I tell him that, the closing time could be long in this case. We're not sure yet, but just wanted to warn you. He says, no, it's not acceptable. Well, I said, I'm not sure yet. Let's just book the showing and we'll take it from there. So we get to the property, and I've warned my clients that my sense right now is that this agent's going to be kind of arrogant, standoffish. So he gets to the property already very, very smug, very kind of standoffish, approaches the door to open the door. So he was present for the showing. Doesn't ask my clients nicely to take their shoes off. He just tells them, take your shoes off when you get inside, like very rudely. So I said, well, obviously we're going to. And I look at my client because we're laughing because she's already realizing that what I said was true. We get inside the property, shows us around, again, explaining things very arrogantly. We get to the basement and he starts to ask my client a question about the closing time, which I already had the conversation with him about, and I had the conversation with them about. So they kind of knew probably how to answer, but I wanted to make sure that the answer was, we were answering it correctly. So I stepped in, I answered his question. So they're standing in front of him, I'm over here. So I answer, again, these are my clients. He raises his hand to my face. Now, lucky I wasn't that close because I may have slapped that hand away. Raises his hand and says, I'm talking to them. Many of you here don't know me, many of you do. If you know me, you know how I would like to react and respond in that situation. But I had to keep my client's best interest in mind because they may want this property. So I just stepped forward and I said, what did you say? And he repeated it, I'm talking to them. To which I responded, no, actually you're not. You're talking to me and I'm gonna talk to them because they're my client. I mean, the nerve and the gall, and I don't understand the reason why you would actually conduct yourself this way. My clients afterwards were were in shock and said, like, if you were representing me in my sale, I would be worried because the image that you're putting out there, the vibe is just terrible. So I'm not saying that if you don't post your number that you're a douche like this guy was, but right away, it kind of sends that message that you're either too busy to talk to someone or you don't want to be bothered, right? And it just makes the whole communication process that much more difficult because if you don't want to pick up the phone, no problem. Send a text. It's quick, it's easy. You can get to it whenever you want, right? But again, it doesn't mean that you're like this guy. At the end of the day, just post your number internally. People can get a hold of you easily. And especially on Broker Bay. You can only do it on Broker Bay if you're inside the desktop application. On the phone, you got to opt in. So I've said this before, opt in, show your number. Let's get some deals done.